It would be refreshing to hear more music from Ricky. I just don't know if the album will have, you know, the vision that he had. You know,
it's not a new name, it's a new club now. That's the new club. I don't even know Drake's diss track.
Which
it flew over my head when they closed CubanaPE. It was around about the same time as that Zanzou story. When they say the owners left, they have like a nice VIP with curtains.
Yeah, but
and I'm like, what's
going on? The club culture is just a setup for failure, man.
Nah. But it's for me, it was fake alcohol.
I don't think we're gonna be hearing anything from Kendrick for a while. I honestly don't think. What's the status on Zanzou now? Like, is it back to operating or is it
no, it's closed? Yeah, unless they have a new name like Zwagala.
Yeah.
What the hell? What time is it?
Oh my gosh.
The one and only OW, aka Ocean Waters. What's up, my brother?
We're back and we are lively.
Tangos. And if you guys didn't catch him, he was on episode 6. Make sure you go back and check out that episode. The reason why we brought you back here, man, is we can see there's a lot happening in the hip-hop space. And we could only think of you.
Alright. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah,
also, a big congratulations to you with 300 subs.
Yeah, dangos. And thanks for everyone who subscribed as well. You know, let's get it to 1,000. You know,
road to 1,000 subs. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I think with your help also, you know, we can get there because your episode did well, eh?
Hey,
give us numbers,
hey,
you know.
Hey, man. I don't think you guys would have had me back if the episodes the numbers flopped. So
what has been happening is we've seen now that hip hop, when we thought it's dying, albums are being dropped left, right, and center, week in, week out. So yeah, we don't think hip hop is dead. And those who thought it's dead, you know, like you might prove them wrong.
I mean, we just came out of the biggest beef of the last 2 decades, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, hip hop is at a very pivotal spot right now where it gets to either take off on the trajectory it's on, or you know, we may fumble it. But I don't think so. You know.
So what do you think of the beef? Is it over? Is it still going?
I mean, there's
okay, for those who don't know what beef we're talking about, tell us.
The Kendrick and Drake. Actually, you know, it's not even Kendrick and Drake. It was Drake versus the industry. That's what it was. That's what we were.
No, but it started off as Kendrick and Drake. So now you're saying the industry because we all know who won, right?
Who won?
Kendrick.
How? Emtee dispute now. Kendrick didn't out-rap Drake in any of the songs that dropped. Honestly speaking.
Okay, if we were all to vote here, do you think Drake will come out first? Or?
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
It's only you and Drake and some few fans of Drake.
Dog, I'm gonna, you know, like he said in, what's that song that he dropped that said, only real music is gonna last? I mean, also, who's dominating the charts right now? I think it's only Toronto.
No, we're not talking about charts here. We're talking about the beef. Charts are...
That's what I'm saying. Let's bring it back. What determines someone winning the beef? Because I thought it was lyricism, cadence, right, flow, and pretty much rebattling what the other person says in real time.
No, obviously, with the battle, it's 2 songs, right? You come up with your song, I come up with my song. That's a beef track, right?
Sharp.
Whichever track that gets the most, you know, applause and all that takes it all. And we've seen it with Not Like Us. Everyone vibe with Not Like Us. I don't even know Drake's diss track.
Which
it flew over my head.
Okay, let me tell you why. And I don't want to sound like a Drake glazer, but let me remind people of the timeline of the beef, right?
Okay.
So we got Like That from Future, Kendrick, and whoever else, Metro, right? And then I think J. Cole replied with the 7-minute drill. And then Drake dropped push-ups.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you remember push-ups.
Okay.
Fair, you remember push-ups?
Yeah, now that you're
and
saying
then
it.
also after he dropped push-ups, push-ups had a snippet of Family Matters. So we knew another song was coming, right? Okay. And then Drake dropped Family Matters. And then he dropped the tailor-made freestyle, of which Kendrick was like, oh no, let's get the lawyers, let's get Tupac Estates to sue this guy so he can take the track down.
So that beef went that far now.
Yeah, it had to, dog. Like, so many lines were crossed, you know, in terms of what was mentioned. Yeah, but then there's taking it too far, dog. You don't play with the P word. And I think you've seen as of recent how, you know, it's being like commercialized into being a whole joke whereby, you know, we get Kendrick to go scoop up 5 Grammys for this song. Let me tell you, actually, no, I'm going to speak my mind on this one. Let me tell you why. The reason why I mentioned the timeline of the beef. After Drake dropped all those 3 diss songs.
He even had 3.
3 diss songs. Before Kendrick replied. Before Kendrick replied, right? Because I go to like that. Fade. Drake dropped 3 diss songs. Who's this? J. Cole dropped a whole EP, a 7-minute drill, and an apology before Kendrick replied. Right? And then when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, people weren't actually expecting that nigga to reply. So when he replied, they were like, oh, snap, he replied. And then just went on with that bandwagon. And everything else afterwards was just overhyped. 1616 LA, what do they call it? Man, that nigga wasn't rapping, he was talking, dog.
Okay. So I assume you are a Drake fan.
I am a music fan.
Oh, okay.
But Drake is the GOAT.
Okay, since you're a music fan, man, let's get to this. We spoke about hip-hop dying, and we all know that there's an album coming out of Rick. Your intel on that?
I don't know how I feel about, you know, having work that was either meant to be released at the time where artists were still alive, with the exception of AKA, of course, because he had anticipated dropping Mass Country. But obviously we know Ricky made amazing music. It would be refreshing to hear more music from Ricky. I just don't know if the album will have, you know, the vision that he had for an album like, what was the album that he dropped? Family
Matters or Family Values.
Family Values, yeah. I don't know if it's going to have like the same layout as his previous albums did. I think he only dropped 1 album, right? Yeah.
But we'll never know. No.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Do you think he's gonna win awards like AK's album?
I think it depends on what kind of music we'll be receiving, right? Because if we're just giving out awards for the sake of, because Mass Country was a beautiful album,
yeah, it
right?
was definitely.
I mean, if Ricky's album is gonna drop and then it's songs that he didn't feel like he wanted to put out at the time, then I don't know how people are actually gonna receive it. But I'm pretty excited to hear like new Ricky Rick music.
So it takes someone from the dead
to revive hip hop.
Yeah.
Nah, but then we've had people who've kept hip hop, you know, on the water level. Yeah, kept it swimming and floating.
Can you mention them?
Off the bat, I'd say Nasty, Reece.
Nice.
The new cats as well, Kindly Nash, Kane Keid. I also was jamming Kane Keid's album earlier on today, which was
sorry to cut you off. There's Kane Keid and there's Kane Keid.
Kane Keid is the dude that almost beefed with Reece. What happened? Did they end up beefing? I think there was some sort of controversy between the two at the time, and some exchange of words through the alphabet app.
Is it?
Yeah, but I think that's as far as it went. And then Kane Keid is the shorty that's on the song with Blackie and
that's a lady now.
Dequala, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Amazing lyricist though. Amazing lyricist. I thought I had, you know, my favorite female MCs listed out. I think I mentioned them in the previous episode. Yeah, I left Kane Keid out. Nah, she's definitely up there now.
And how did the beef go between Reece and Kane Keid? It was just something that was put on
something taken out of context, I think.
And I saw also a Reece a diss track. I don't know if it's a diss track. I saw it like today, dissing Usimanemane. Is it Usimanemane? Have you heard?
Hey, yeah. Nah, I haven't heard that one. I haven't
you
heard
check
that
it out,
one.
yeah? Or go to his
No,
page.
there was also a thing with them Blackie as well. I think as well, yeah. But I have no idea what's going on with.
Yeah, I think
two,
also the thing is with hip hop here in Saudi is we tend to get a lot of artists dissing each other, and I'm not sure if that's the reason why we're not going anywhere. Because you look at it, which rapper doesn't have a hater here in the industry? For example, I'll give you first there was Big Zulu and Emtee, which now we'll talk about it. They have a song together. Nasty Reece, I think sometimes there was beef between them.
Yeah.
Casper and probably AKA and some other guys lately. And there's this guy who also likes having diss tracks from KZN. Not Zakwe. He sounds like Zakwe. Dunken, yes. And there was a Scooter Baba remix. Apparently, he was supposed to be on that Scooter Baba remix. He was sent the beat, and so when the same song came out, he was like, "I will," because he never got a response.
Oh, so they left him out. They left him off of the song, even though he sent the verse in.
Yes, you know.
That's crazy.
So it was like I heard the song and I called the niggas to say, "Hey, Kanti, where's my part?
What's going on?" It happens, man. It happens. You know. Sometimes, you know, while you're still conceptualizing for like a song, you might feel like, okay, this person is the perfect fit now, until you hear something different. It's like, oh no, this is the one that we can go with.
And also, like, obviously, Kwesta was there. But the main guy on that track was Casper nyovest, right?
Yeah.
So my thinking was, you know what, they probably didn't want Dunken to outshine Casper, because Casper can easily push that song, and he's done it with challenges and all those things. You know?
But then Casper was also recently under fire for the song that he dropped from the other podcasts. Yeah. So
what do you think of that comment, McGee's comment?
That he should leave the mic before the mic leaves him.
Yeah.
I don't think McGee is a rapper.
Yeah.
And as someone as a rapper, you know, there might be times where like you go through maybe writer's block or whatnot, but a God-given talent doesn't ever just like leave you like that.
But let's be honest, we all know that it was just banter. McGee obviously said whatever he said. He didn't really mean it.
Yeah.
He knows this is what was gonna happen and all that. But you know, Casper being Casper, he's so soft. I'm sorry to say this, but he's so soft. You know, it was just how many times have McGee spoken nonsense about Casper? So
a lot of times.
Yeah.
But then,
and he always comes back to
but then where do we draw the line? Because these people are human as well.
We're not drawing the line, man. You must know this is McGee. You know.
How are you?
Now he had to go prove himself. He had to post videos of the crowd going crazy at the Sun Arena.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then isn't it forgotten what this nigga has done? Like have people forgotten who Casper is?
No, we all know who Casper is. I've seen Casper perform 3 times. The first time was the Sunbet Arena. Second time was that event in Joburg, Newtown.
Back to the city.
Back to the city.
Yeah.
And he also came to CubanaPE. He performed. He was the last artist to perform at CubanaPE, which they closed down. You know that?
Hey man, a new name, dog. Hey, no hate, you know.
It's not a new name. It's a new club now. That's
the new club.
Isa.
Apparently, it's still using the same material as Cubana. So
nah.
like in terms of the menu pricing.
For real,
legit.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a problem.
Because now it kind of brings back someone said these entities kind of like they close down once they've served, you know, their time period or their time frame, and then they go back to changing a name and operating as a different entity.
Yeah, but Cubana obviously wasn't doing well. Let's be honest. It was shit. I'm sorry to say this. The service was shit as well. I hope they change some of those waitresses.
I remember the first time I went to Cubana, they had this hot sauce, and I poured it there, dog. It tore my lip up. That's how hot it was. I was like, okay.
Go try Isa.
How is it? Have you been there?
No, I haven't. They actually opened on, they had the soft launch, they called it, on Thursday. on Thursday, I think, or Friday. And Saturday, they had, it was a grand opening. They had this guy, DJ Bongs. I don't know why though, but to me, you cannot open such, establishment and bring on DJ Bongs, man. Like, he's irrelevant.
Is it like a club now? Is it still sort of like a lounge?
Same as Cubana, because you can go dine there as well during the day and in the evening. It had the same vibes. But from what I've seen, on Saturday it was fully packed. I'm not sure if it was because of the grand opening, but I think it's gonna go the same route as CubanaPE.
Cubana, okay.
Yeah, like, bro, especially also with the location. I'm not sure because look at COVID ne? COVID, sorry. Where it's located, it's fine. You will not wanna sit there or maybe spend your night there and wanna move somewhere else and all that.
Yeah.
Same as Finnezz. Finnezz, where it's located, it's fine. You don't have to be club hopping around.
Away now,
So now
where this one is located, it's pretty much within close proximity with.
Correct, with your Banana Beach, your Beershack, and your White Tiger. The students love that place.
Exactly.
And majority of the people who grew here are students. So that place, the Isa place, that's for ballers. Let's just be honest. How many ballers are you gonna have, and how many times are they gonna come to Isa?
I mean, but then coffee is also like baller standard, so
Yeah, but how is it doing? Let's be honest. How they used to have those artists, but they still have artists coming in, but not like before. But coffee is proper. Isa, I don't know, bruh. They must just prove me wrong.
Snap away.
They must just prove me wrong. As long as they can change some few things, the waitresses or the staff that they had, they can keep them, yes, but they need to change their attitude because they choose.
Their approach,
their approach. They choose. I think they had forgotten why they there and stuff. They look at you and say, Swan is not a baller and stuff. And I'm talking from experience. I'm not gonna just talk
like a baller.
nonsense.
I'm a baller in spirit.
Yeah, one. So yeah, man. And also what I've noticed is they have like a nice VIP with curtains.
Yeah, but
And I'm like, what the
what's
fuck?
going on?
What's going on
in the back?
I hope they open those curtains because we also want to see what's going on in the VIP. We don't want to hear things like, hey, things were happening there, closed curtains. Or there's a
Behind
lady.
closed curtains.
Yeah, you see. And there's a lady that's probably looking for their friend and they can't find them or access the VIP.
Or access the side, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So they must look into that.
Super exclusive. No, this is.
And that's for private functions, yes, you can.
I mean, there's establishments like that. I can't mention names, but there's establishments who run a similar,
You can mention names.
operation.
Where here in PE?
Nah. It was more in like Gauteng region, yeah.
And funny enough, when they closed CubanaPE, it was around about the same time as that Zanzou story. When they say the owners left.
Do we know what's happening with the Zanzou issue? Like,
No, it was quiet up until now. They said the owner is not running away, which happens to be a black person.
Yeah, but
What?
and also a lot of people from like different entities were mentioned as well.
For
You know,
real?
some came out with statements.
Are they just going to put one person under the bus and that person will probably not be implicated because he probably had nothing to do with that thing? You get what I'm saying? So they're just going to look for those guys, the perpetrators that were there.
That were doing the actual act.
Yeah.
But then that was diabolical, man. The state needs to actually take this matter into
For real.
very high consideration. What's the status on Zanzou now? Like, is it back
It's
to operating or is it
No, it's
closed?
Yeah, unless they have a new name like Zwagala.
Hey man, it should stay closed. It should stay closed because what happened was far beyond just human rights violation, man. It's not right that those fellas had to endure what they endured and encounter that, regardless of whether they were stealing phones or if they didn't pay a bill.
Jeez.
There's ways to go about it. Sing kasa botola savana hleba.
Bro, imagine.
Ah.
Would you have done it when? Same here, bro. Like you'd rather kill me.
Msade.
I will not do that shit. It's
For
like
Billy Joe. Billy.
it's like being in prison and you ask to be fucked. I will never. I'll rather die or I'll rather fight.
Amen.
No diddy.
Yeah, nah, but some justice needs to be served. And yeah, if you guys know what's happening with the whole Zanzou issue, you're more than welcome to drop the latest info in the comments. You know, it would be nice seeing some justice taken towards such malicious actions. Yeah.
And also, when it's a lesson for others. If you go to clubs, make sure that you drink what you can afford and stuff. Don't be impressing these hands, because you're gonna be in trouble. You know these hands will be gone.
I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like, you know, the club culture is just a setup for failure, man. Yeah, it's just a setup for failure. How club owners view the people who go to the club, they don't see them as clients, they see them as people who are going to cover, you know, expenses, you know, your rent, paying staff, you know. So your enjoyment is definitely not their priority. You getting to spend more is their priority, and don't lose yourself in that.
There is this other place I won't mention. It's in Summer Street. I won't mention the name. We are having beers, and I think it was the third beer that I had. It tasted different to the other ones, like way different. You know, when something is sweet and the other one is not, it's bitter.
Yeah.
And I actually went to the bar and I told them, and it was, I only had a sip, bro. I was like, this tastes different, can you please change it? They were like, nah, the other one said, I said, okay, taste it if you don't want to change it.
Did they taste it?
They said, nah, I don't drink, so I wouldn't know how it tastes like. I said, okay, that's fine, call the manager. The manager came, did the same thing, says, bro, I took that thing back because I'm thinking, I'm probably drunk.
Spike level. Spike Lee, you can't get drunk off of two beers, bro. Nah.
But it's for me, it was fake alcohol.
Yeah.
And the minute someone says that, bruh, like just take that thing, throw it away.
Oh snap! Yeah.
And give them something else, you know. So now imagine if it was someone else, they were gonna cause drama.
Nah.
Or they were gonna come here and mention the name of the club here in Somerset.
Hey man. Nah, it shouldn't be the case. But we know what, you know, people who are into that line of business are about. Maximizing profits,
bro.
You know, even if it's at the expense of somebody else's health. I also saw a clip, I think it was one of the shows that are on Moja Love, where they found like these people who have like a syndicate of creating fake alcohol, especially like the high range ones. Yeah. Can again, Jack Daniel, 87%. Yeah, now.
Anyway, let's take a break. We're gonna go back and talk more of hip hop.
Dango.
Yeah, we almost forgot that we're doing hip hop.
Hey man, now that's what a podcast should be. Flowing conversations.
And just like that, we are back from a smoke break.
Like we never left.
Oh yeah, man. Back to hip hop now.
Yes, sir.
Rick Ross was here. Made a song with Usimanemane. I saw it's out. I saw it's playing on TV, YouTube as well. What do you think?
I don't know. I haven't heard the song, and I also kind of saw, you know, a bit of negative feedback about the whole Rick Ross being in the country and shooting a Pick and Pay ad, which was probably like millions were spent on it, whereas it could have used like a local artist to actually resonate with the local people.
But we know if millions were spent. What if it was a charity case? He was in the country.
Charity.
Yo,
big boss knows, eh?
Yo, he did it for charity. He probably came for something else. Okay, but was the money exposed? How much he got?
I don't think so, but then having to license one of the biggest songs on his catalog for an ad mustn't have came cheap.
But that was a colored song, right?
Nah.
So is he also getting a... All I do is win. Whose song is that?
Ross isn't on that song. That's DJ Khaled.
Yeah, that's DJ Khaled.
Rick Ross isn't on the song.
The remix. The remix, but on the edge, there's no rose there. Is there? Yeah.
What's that? Win.
Yeah, on the remix, I think is there.
I think he's on one of the songs, and
But I thought we love Rick Ross. He's been here. He's done a song with Kwesta. They shot it in Soweto. Kwa Vilagasi.
Yeah, Gonje. What was that song? Was it Spirit? Nah, it wasn't Spirit. That was with Wale.
Spirit was with Wale.
Yeah.
So
I mean, all respects to the big boss.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't know. My positioning with these 20v1 homies has changed since the entire.
But what's the problem? I want to find out what's the problem with Ross being here and shooting music videos with Usimanemane and doing an ad for. Wouldn't it be nice for Madlera to do an ad with which he did?
I mean, he did with LeBron. I think in terms of breaking international boundaries, it's a good initiative.
Yeah.
I think Ross and Usimanemane are signed to the same label.
Yeah.
So I think it was a collaborative effort of Gamma trying to bridge the gap between SA and USA hip hop markets, and also I think. They doing some sort of show in Durban sometime in the coming months.
Oh yes. Don't mind it.
We in PE, bro. We in PE. You gotta know the climate is moist.
Okay.
And stay fly.
So you mentioned Wale as well. Now that reminds me of how Kwesta used to be the biggest hip hop artist in South Africa. Not only that, there was this other gun. I don't know if it's Rich Homie Guan or...
Oh, yeah. Petit Zinja.
Yes, he also done it.
Rich Homie.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah, he passed. Late last year.
Kwesta, why didn't Kwesta tell us now? But that just shows how Kwesta was big. I don't know if it's because of the management he had then.
Konjo, which... Was he signed under his own label at the time when he was dropping?
I don't know when I know that when he was with Kwesta, so when he did a song with Kwesta he was working closely with Nota. So I'm not sure if Nota was part of the team that got Wale and Rich Homie Guan as well.
Most probably. I mean, yeah. Rap Life. Oh, he was with Rap Life. Dagi fact checker. Dagi, my lord.
Yeah, today we have a fact checker, ladies and gentlemen.
Swiss World.
We cannot afford to not have one when we are on 300 subscribers.
Yes, sir. And
which is a milestone for us.
Actually.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, Nota, Kwesta, what do you think?
I don't know much of their relationship aside from the fact that they worked on I think a couple of albums.
Do you think Kwesta needs a Nota?
Not really.
Why? Because of Nota being controversial, or?
No, I think it still speaks to the sense of if one is talented, it's bound to be exposed in one way or the other. So whether you have someone controversial next to you or not, then you'll be straight.
Also, Yanga Chief dropped.
Oh yeah, I haven't actually gotten the time to listen to the album. Yeah. But that song, What If?
Well, yeah. Oh, man. Everyone is jamming to that song.
Oh man, that song will have you introspecting on your own what ifs, which is good if you're thinking of the good.
Hey, you're making me think of things. No, what if? Yes.
Also, I think from what I've gathered, the album had components of what AKA embodies on some of his projects. So I think it's being received as a homage to the late AKA
the supervision,
the super mega
on control. Also I know 25K is on that album.
On the Yanga album.
Yeah, staogie T as well. There's a nice joint there by staogie T. The name of that song?
What's the name of the song, bro?
With staogie T.
staogie T and Frank Casino.
Frank Casino
as well.
So it's Frank Casino, staogie T, and Yanga.
Yeah.
Alright, fire. Wait. I think the last collaboration Yanga had with staogie T was By Any Means when when he was with Emtee, yeah?
Any means, he's younger on any means.
Yeah,
well.
with the sickest verse.
Yo, bruh, Emtee's thingy there, hook.
The hook was fire. Also, I saw that Emtee sold out his one-man show. I'm not quite sure what was taking place, but shout outs to him, you know.
Yeah.
Making big moves since he's...
The GOAT, Emtee.
since he's been traveling the sober journey.
Oh, yeah,
wish him well
shout
with
out,
that.
man, shout out.
Yeah, big props.
We're getting
to
there.
him. Yeah. And then, yeah, did you get the name of the song, Doug?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing, yeah, check it out, guys. Same
Alright,
thing. It's
shout
a nice
out.
track, right? By Yanga Chief.
And then what's the name of the album?
Lord fuck with the life of a child.
Yeah, Ijani. Life of Ijani. You know,
I think Yanga has always been one to actually not sway away from the Xhosa culture.
Yeah,
He always incorporates it. But he's a sick MC as well with without the vernac.
So do you think he has Emtee there, right? On the album? He doesn't. You mentioned something about Emtee. Oh, it was that album. Sorry, it was the track By Any Means.
Yeah, By Any Means.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to ask you actually, who can take Emtee one-on-one with hooks? Here in Saudi, yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't think of anyone off the top like that.
My Easy does it. My E.
That's bull.
Yeah.
That's bull.
Okay, what do you think of his hooks? That guy has hooks for this, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he has classics, you know, from all the way back from Tiege's days.
But have you paid attention to his hooks?
Who, my E?
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that were relevant, you know, back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an OG of the game, no disrespects to my E. I think something that I think I also mentioned on the last episode is that we need to learn how to incorporate the growth of hip-hop, right?
Yeah.
So that even when the OG's times run out, them passing the torch is able to still let them eat, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
true though.
we need to...
But I see he's doing a comeback. I've seen a lot of his work on social media and stuff. You know, he's promoting his own music that's probably coming out now.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's
So
fire.
a lot of people I've seen they've been promoting their upcoming music. I saw DJ Kwesta as well. He's dropping something. Oh, he has dropped.
I think it was a single.
Yeah.
With Anelizondo.
Anelizondo,
Yeah.
Dope. And there's
Fire.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Top freshest drop I'd say though for me this far
Okay.
is the album that Tory Lanes dropped from prison.
Hey.
Had to listen to that album, no skips.
Jeez.
I listened to that album probably like 3 times.
So for those who don't know why Tory Lanes is in prison, what had actually happened?
This one is going to come back to bite me in the ass, right? But I honestly believe that man was framed. That man was framed. They bought him going to prison, you know, as he explains in the album. If you guys listen to the album, you will get to hear glimpses of actually, you know, his point of view. Because
through the album.
yeah, so because I think around about the time where the trial was going on, he was restricted from actually speaking about it because it could have been used to incriminate him, like the phone calls that allegedly, you know, insinuates that he did what is said that he did, which I don't believe, right? Jeez. I just think my homie hit 2 girls and the girls loved him so much that they ended up fighting each other for him.
Free Tory Lanes.
Free Tory until it's back.
Tory Lanes.
Yes, sir.
We want
the album
back.
is Peterson, by the way. Go listen to Peterson. Amazing album.
And also, I saw on the list that I had here, I had a lady that you mentioned, Kane Keid.
Kane Keid.
Yeah.
That's the one that I said I was listening to the album earlier.
Yeah.
Beautiful body of work. Yeah, actually quite excited. I hope I see more of her. Actually, I've been seeing her on the scene, and she's been giving us fire projects. So yeah, looking forward to see more music from her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't wanna. You know, get into book.
And also, like having here in PE, basically, we haven't had a lot of hip hop events or having like hip hop artists coming to perform here, it has always been a piano artist putting through. So, what do you think is happening there?
I think since I came down to PE, I've kind of fallen in love with the colored cultured hip hop. Man, those guys know how to put their work together for sure.
Okay. Who are you listening to?
Obviously Junior King, K Medusa. And then there was this other guy that was actually beefing with Junior King. He's insane. But
is he a rapper?
Yeah, he's a rapper, but I don't remember his name necessarily. But for people who are following the whole miscommunication or beef, whatever, I think they know who I'm speaking about.
And there's also, I know a guy, a dancer though, because obviously Junior King is also a dancer, right?
Yeah.
There's also a guy who has been going back and forth. I don't know if they've stopped now. He's a dancer. He actually won
the Red Bull Dance Challenge,
yeah.
The one that they had at the boardwalk.
Correct.
Away.
So he won for PE, and he then went to the national dance off, which they held here in PE as well. So he won it and went all the way to India. I think the finals were in India.
Away.
So I think Junior King had something to say, or I don't know.
I think I saw.
But
something.
there was beef.
I think I saw something along those lines. I think I saw an Instagram post from the kid. Directed to Junior.
I forgot his name. That boy. I think we should get him to the podcast because he went to represent us man, in India.
Definitely.
Such a cool boy, man. So yeah. So
do you think Junior may have taken it, I don't know, the wrong way?
Maybe, most probably. Junior King. From what I know, people think that he has this thing of he had put people on and he's vocal about it. So. Yeah, I don't know with that boy. I don't know if they've done work together or what, but he probably felt like, I'm assuming that he's not deserving to be there, or he didn't represent us well. You get what I'm saying?
I think the way to go about that wouldn't be to
don't bash the kid. Probably blame Red Bull.
Not necessarily even blame Red Bull. It's a
the
thing
judges.
Of, it's also a thing of if you are great and you are able to see someone who has the potential to be great and then also take it a bit further than you did, you might just want to put that person under your wing, show them the ropes.
Correct.
So that the foundation is laid out for that person so it becomes smoother, especially if it's going to be someone that's from like the same community that you're from.
Correct.
You might want to have some longevity to it.
I remember his name now, Beastie Boy.
Oh yeah.
Beastie Boy. Yeah. He did well, and also you might people were voting. I think the crowd were voting. It wasn't actually judges or whatever.
Okay.
From the reaction of the crowd, then that's how he won. And also I think he won because it was held here in PE. I'm assuming it was the finals were here in PE. So they had people from East London, Cape Town, Polokwane, Gauteng, to rep their cities and towns. Here in PE.
Oh, it was the time they had Nasty C come through to perform, right?
Yeah. And I actually took nice content of Nasty C. I'll put it through here.
Alright, sweet.
Easy.
Yeah, man. I think if it's a case of the crown was taken, I won't say taken because it will feel some type of way. Both are talented in their respective ways. But if the title of who's the best dancer currently is of someone who is probably younger, then I think
let's try and get them here, both of them. Maybe not at the same time, but let's see.
Now we can also get them here at the same time, bro.
Can we?
It's not too. It's not
Are they gonna
incite,
fight or dance off here?
I don't think you would have them. I don't think you would have them here to like incite violence, but rather get like their point of views of how things went, because in especially with social media, so much can be taken out of context depending on how like you interpret it. So maybe it was a miscommunication of one post, and then the other felt like, oh no, you know what, that rubbed me off the wrong way. But then
we spoke of Nasty C. Is he dropping? Has he dropped?
Oh no, Yeah, he dropped the I Love It Here album last year. I'm still on heavy rotation with that one.
Nice.
And then I saw that he's getting back active on tour again. So the Iverson tour will be kicking off pretty soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's probably been resting because I also saw that he's been taking time off with the partner in the child.
Yeah.
So I was thinking he's probably gonna come back.
He's not the only one. He's not the only one.
I thought he was gonna come back with Coco Melon music. but there is a nice clip that I saw yesterday of his new music.
Yeah, and his girl raps too.
For real?
I saw some snippet where she was rapping, holding the baby. It was fire.
Oh,
that was
nice.
fire.
Alright, now boss. Now, anyway, anything you wanna add on? Any albums that we missed?
Apparently, Playboy Cardi dropped the album that's been waited for years. I don't know how people feel about the album. I haven't actually gotten the time to listen to it because Tory Lanes has been dominating. Tory Lanes and Drake. As I said, Toronto is up.
Oh,
hey, it was the West Coast is
this
up.
guy's a huge Drake fan, eh?
Toronto is up.
Do you, Kendrick Lamar, has he dropped? Is he dropping? What's happening?
I don't think we're going to be hearing anything from Kendrick for a while. I honestly don't think so, bro. I don't think so because the whole guise of, okay, alright, we got 5 Grammys.
Okay.
Now on his next drop, not only is he going to have to drop something better than something it wasn't even 5 Grammys.
No, but
at least 1.
It's fine, even if he doesn't drop for 2 years, we will rather listen to Not Like Us till he drops.
Bro, ain't no way. It's raining in Houston, bro. It's raining in Houston. The mummies are listening to Nokia right now.
Oh, okay.
Since Squabble.
I think I should listen to that album, you know.
The Party and Drake album.
Yeah.
Boy. Made them a little thing, put the babies to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, just spend quality time. Trust me.
Yeah, that part I'm gonna cut off.
You'll never go wrong. Trust.
Okay, no, sure, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
So hopefully one of the good days we'll have a hip hop event here in PE.
Hopefully,
so that,
hopefully.
Or just getting a hip hop artist to pull through. I know Madlera has pulled through. Nasty,
to PE,
yeah, there by Gallery on Produce. Nasty, obviously, as we mentioned there, the Boardwalk. Emtee comes every now and then. And yeah, but I just want a collective of hip hop artists all at the same time, rather than heavy.
Also, it would be nice seeing a lineup or going to an event that has like a majority of the Eastern Cape representative in the culture on the lineup.
Yeah, man.
So your D Koalas, your Yanga Chiefs.
Correct. Yeah, man.
There's this
Ifani as
yeah. There's this Holy Alpha as well.
Who?
Holy Alpha.
Holy Alpha.
Gee,
Must check, yeah.
Bro. Nah. She's definitely a force to reckon with for sure.
Because the thing is, what we do is like whenever there's hip hop events in Joburg, like back to the CET, that one Yariki. Cotton Fest. We have to fly all the way to Joburg, man. You know what? This is a tourist destination, so let's get everyone to pull through here to PE and show them what we have. For an example, I just saw recently there's an event in Polokwane or somewhere in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it the Lecompo Fest?
The Barcadi something, Barcadi Fest. Or
I think it's the Lecompo Fest. Yeah. If it's in Limps.
Yeah, it has something to do with Barcadi, but the alcohol brand. Not the Barcadi dance.
Since I be doing
Saukuruz. Anyway, no, thanks for pulling through, my nigga.
Appreciate you for having me once again.
We loved episode 6. Make sure you catch episode 6 of Finally
What episode podcast. Are we on now?
We're on episode 9.
Episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9. 6 and 9, we have Ocean Waters. OW, ladies and gentlemen, we out. Peace.
Yes, sir.